galaxies, Milky Ways,
What's that?
planets, exoplanets.
What's Milky Ways?
Okay, yeah, so
It's
you're
like
going on the right
galaxies.
path.
And,
Yes.
And we're right now trying to get on Mars. I went to Intrepid yesterday, and they
Intrepid?
Yeah. And they
Really?
literally had they have a whole space section.
Yeah.
And also I did a month of space thing. Yeah.
Like learning?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
And they have like a space shuttle there in the space section.
Yeah. It's an Enterprise. It actually went to space.
Do
Actually.
you
I know.
know how astronauts get to space?
Yes.
Yeah, that's easy.
Right now or a long time ago?
Well, a long time ago and now, because they kind of use the same
A long time ago they used space shuttles. Now they use rocket ships.
rocket ships.
And space shuttles, what's different between them is space shuttles, they're reused. They fly to space, fly back, fly to space, fly back. But rockets, they only fly to space and that's it. And fly back and that's it. And you can't use it. And then you have to make a new one.
And also the Enterprise is something that delivers food to like this or material too. I forgot what it is.
And also, a
It's
space
close to
shuttle?
space.
it lands
Let's
like...
dive into this video so we can get a visual representation
I'm
of
Mr. Storytime, and today
what
we're
kind of
going to
planets
read
are in
Solar
the
System.
solar system.
part of Jill McDonald's Hello World collection.
Oh,
Look up at the sky. What do you see? I see a lot of things in the sky.
Arrow.
I see stars, and the moon,
Constellation.
and the constellation Orion.
Yay. That's right. Where's the Big
You
Dipper?
see the moon? Astronauts
You
have
can
left
kind
their
of connect
footprints
the
on the
stars,
moon.
which make different shapes in the constellation.
No. Orion.
In the daytime, we see the sun. It is the center of the solar system.
Small Dipper.
The sun warms the earth.
It's
Let's learn about all the planets that travel around it.
like, I think, a trillion miles wide.
But do you know
Mercury
there's bigger
is the
suns?
closest planet to the
Very
sun.
There's like really big,
Ouch.
bigger suns.
Asteroids and comets often hit this planet. Venus is the brightest planet.
Do you guys know that?
Woo!
That Venus is the brightest planet?
No, I thought the first planet is the brightest because it's the closest to the sun.
You're right, but the Venus one is
Venus is the
known
hottest
to be
planet in the solar
the
system.
most brightest one though.
We live on a planet called Earth.
What if like it, that
From
looks like
space,
it's
we
frowning?
see a swirl
It looks like it's
of
frowning.
Yeah.
That string's frowning and those are the eyes that are like
sun.
swirling.
Shh. The white, the
Can you point to a red planet? That's Mars.
Do you guys
Mars
remember
is
the Mars
giant
color? Like an
volcanoes.
orangey kind of
Mars meatballs.
Never mind.
Jupiter is the largest planet. Jupiter is the stormiest planet in the solar system.
Makes it gassy.
Yep.
Saturn has rings that go round and
There's
round.
ice dust things
I
and
know.
and
The
rocks.
rings
So
are made of ice.
it's impossible.
dust,
I'm pretty sure
and
to go
rock.
through the ring.
That's
and
important.
get
You guys get that?
die.
The rings of Saturn consist of ice, dust, and rocks. You guys knew that?
You're gonna pretty much die if you try
There's
to go
also
through the
sand.
water.
Dark and cold. Brr.
Or both of them.
Ice crystals
Uranus
give
and
Uranus its
Neptune.
blue color. Uranus rotates on its side.
Do you guys know that?
It is fit.
That Uranus rotates on its side? Not like the other planets? That's the only planet that rotates on its side.
No, I don't know.
Well, they basically don't because they don't have one side. They don't have a side.
Well, they all circles.
Yeah, they don't have a
Technically, they
side.
don't have a
They're
side.
not circles, they're
but-
spheres.
Yeah, there's spheres.
Yeah, they're not, they're giant spheres.
Yeah,
Yes.
but they don't have any. They don't have any.
Actually,
down
no.
or
No,
upper
no,
side.
no, they're
They don't have any
spheres.
side.
Because little spheres would be like this table. Then a medium sphere would be like all the planets, and then a giant sphere would be like the sun. Then a tiny sphere
Dwarf planet.
Okay, let's get back to the video.
Very
Dwarf planet.
windy
Brand
on
of
Neptune.
planet.
Pluto is a tiny dwarf
Dwarf
planet.
planet. Yes.
Very far
Tiny.
away from the sun.
It's not too far.
Yeah, that's
Pluto is smaller than the Earth's moon.
8,000 miles away from the sun.
Stars twinkle in the night sky.
In like.
Can you connect the dots with your finger and see
Big
the shapes
Dipper!
that stars make?
My small dipper.
These shapes
yeah.
are called constellations. The ones we can see here are the Big Dipper
Two more.
and the Little Dipper.
Big
Yes,
Dipper.
I I'm right.
This building on the hill is an observatory.
We know the
It has a
observatory.
giant telescope in it
Why?
that scientists
Why?
use to study the stars
Isn't
and
that
planets
cool?
in space.
Nah, I already knew that.
He's
Sometimes we see comets
I've
soaring
seen that.
across the
But where do
sky.
you want to go and
A
see?
comet's tail
No,
glows when it travels
No.
close to the sun.
Oh wow.
I'm right now in a 3D
The
making.
solar system is an exciting place.
unit.
Where would you like to go first?
I would like
Let's
to go
review
to
all the
Earth
planets.
first.
I would go to
There's
Uranus.
Mercury, Venus,
I would go to no
Earth,
planet
and
because
Mars.
it's dangerous.
And then
You know what?
you've got the asteroid belt that comes between Mars.
Wait, so you want to be
Wait, let's
I would go
finish
on
watching the video.
astronaut when you grow up?
Venus,
Okay,
and
let's finish
Neptune,
watching the video and
And
then we
way
can
out
discuss,
at the
okay?
far edge of the solar system, you got
It's a beauty spot.
After this video, what would be your favorite planet and why? And what's something new that you learned?
I would say
Why?
because there's places, there's a bunch of money,
What else, Aaron?
there's a bunch of water, there's a
Okay.
bunch of food,
Resources.
there's a bunch of
Mars.
people, there's a bunch of jails.
Jails? What? Mars.
To lock up
Okay.
bad guys.
Okay.
And
What's
there's
something
a
new you
lot
learned
of
about Earth?
buildings.
Is there
There's a
something
lot
new?
of sharks. There's a lot of
The
Lot
fish.
of
Earth can be sad.
Animals. Mhm.
Earth can be sad.
Why you say that?
Because I saw a sad face on Earth.
You said Mars. Why do you
No,
like
it's
Mars?
happy. Look, the smiley face.
Oh yeah.
And then the eyes.
Well, that was because there was a rocket on it before.
The smiley face.
There was a rocket on it before it was
Nice.
going down like
Mhm.
that.
I see it.
Can we keep going?
The video finished already.
No.
There's really nothing else left to play.
No, we
really like space. You can learn a whole lot more about it.
Doesn't
You can grow up to be an astronaut, or
Sad
an
face.
astronomer, or even an astrophysicist. There's so many.
Can you start again, Matthias? I mean,
Matthias?
Toby, sorry.
Hi, Toby. Hi, Matthias.
Why is Mars your favorite?
Because, well, like, it's my favorite for maybe planets coming on it because there might be water in it, but the more we're not going there, the less water there might be because the water still may be in the core of the of Mars because it used to have a lot of water, but now it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Why?
Alright. Okay, that's an interesting.
Avocado.
Where?
fact about it.
Avocado. Where?
What about you, Matthias?
What? Oh,
What about
yeah.
Aaron, no.
I don't have one.
I
S-A-E.
don't have one.
It says
What
S-A-E.
would be? What's something interesting that you learned then from
Did you
any
know
of
that
the
in
planets?
another galaxy there's
I'm talking to Matthias. Then you can go. Give me a second.
I don't know.
What is something new that you learned?
What are you recording?
One thing that
What do you like about Earth then?
I
Or what do you find interesting about Earth?
that is the only planet.
Did,
that has
isn't it
water on
interesting
What
that
do you think?
Saturn has those rings around them?
Nah, because you can get
Because you can go.
killed.
That is true.
But what if we put it in a giant bowl of water? All the dust would go bye-bye.
Mm.
Well, guess what?
What?
It would just sink
Once
to the
I
water.
searched on Google and it said that there's life on another galaxy.
Yeah, there is. Yes, on exoplanets.
It's
Yes.
been.
Exoplanets, yes, because there's like some water.
There's been studies.
Yes, because there's like some water.
There's been
Maybe
studies about that.
exoplanets have.
Water doesn't mean there's life.
But it's not
But
really
that water-
confirmed.
But there's life in water.
No, but if water is not living, it's not.
It is.
No, it's
There's
not.
there's
If-
germs living on
If there's
exoplanets.
if there's just water, if just water on the planet and like rocks, that means that there's life. That means Mars has life on it, like all the time if it has water.
Mhm. What
So
planet
it
would you
doesn't
like
mean
to
that.
visit?
But it might
No.
have life.
No,
I don't even want to be an astronaut.
No, I mean you don't have to be an astronaut to be.
I'm gonna get
to
nauseous
be
and
an
throw up in my spacesuit.
I would
What?
want to see. No, don't throw up in your spacesuit. I would want to try to visit
I'll be like,
the moon. Do you know that astronauts have been to the moon before and they left their
Neil
footprints on the
Armstrong?
moon as
Neil
well?
there's only like
Neil
25.
Armstrong?
There's only been 25
25 what?
space astronauts on
That's been to the moon.
And once I searched on Google and I asked how much money there's on Earth together, and it said like 28 million.
28 million.
That's poor.
That's a high number.
No,
That's poor.
for the whole Earth, that's a tiny number for the whole Earth.
That's poor. People have billions though.
Yeah. But we
It makes no
are.
sense.
We're trillions of humans. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Do you know how
Trillions
much
of
humans is
humans.
on Earth?
Guess what?
Alone.